Hi everyone, Cheryl here. So I wanted to share with you a couple of projects that I made for Elegant Embellishments. So let me share with you the products that I used. So I used this lace here, and this is the lace and organza stretch lace. This one is T001. I also used this peach lace. It's a wide peach lace. It's about 2.5 inches wide. And this one is PE001. Really pretty. I also used this 3/4 inch vintage white lace VL003. And let's see, this one looks like this. I used this 1-inch vintage eyelet lace. This one is VL013. And so it looks like this. This one is the 1-inch vintage white lace VL002. And so that's the way this one looks. This one is the 3/8 of an inch vintage white lace VL009. This one's a tiny one, but really, really pretty. Looks like that. This one is a 1/2 of an inch vintage white lace VL012. This one looks like that. This is the 3/4 inch vintage white lace VL001. Let's try that. Okay. This is the 5-inch vintage lace, and like it almost looks like it's tea dyed, but this one is the 5-inch. I just have it folded in half, just so it's easier to store. But this is the 5-inch lace. Okay, and then I have a couple more. Let's see. I have this 1 1/4 vintage white lace VL007. And so this one looks just like this. I'm almost out of this one. I used a lot. And then the last one is the 3/8 of an inch vintage white lace VL008. And so that one looks like this. Really, really dainty and pretty. Okay, so that's it for the laces that I used. Now, for some of the products that I used, I'll go through these really quickly. I used this Rub and Buff in Silver Leaf. I used this metallic paint in Rich Espresso. Sorry for that glare. I used Diamond Stickles. I used some glossy accents. I used this Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress Ink. I also used these 3/4 inch button plugs. I'm sorry, not 3/4 inch, 1/2 of an inch. So I used a couple of these. I used some, they're not popsicle sticks, but they're skinny sticks. Sorry for the crinkling. I forgot to take one out. So they look like this. I just bought a pack of these at Walmart. And then some pencils. Alright, so now that I've gotten all of that out the way, let's see. The first thing I'll show you is this. I made a fan. And I used all fabric and laces to make the fan with the popsicle sticks. So this is the first project. I love, love, love how this turned out. And here's the bottom. So I have laces, trims, and even some of the little bling, the little diamond bling that you can find at D Shop. Okay, so here's what the back looks like. So it's all the little craft sticks like popsicle sticks, but these are the skinny ones. And so they're all glued together and they're all in a fan shape. And so here is that kind of like ruffled organza. This is the white lace here. There's another lace right there in the middle that's kind of peeking out a little bit. And then another one that's completely covered. There's another one right here. Okay, so that is basically the base of all the laces make up the base of the fan. And then from there, I just started decorating. So here's some tiny flat back pearl trim. This right here is a fork, and I've used some lace to cover that up. That kind of like diamond, like the diamond, it's not bling mesh, but it's basically the diamond strand that you can get from D Shop. That right there. This is a flower that's been stickled, a dove from my stash. This love piece, this is a wood piece from my stash as well. I painted this, and then I put glossy accents on it, and then I put like 3 different types of glitter. So it's like a kind of like the crystal glitter, so it's like the clear glitter, and then the brown glitter, and then a silver glitter. So all of that is on here, so it has a nice big shine and pop. Another flower. This is a heart that's also from Elegant Embellishments. A diamond bauble from my stash. This is a rose charm piece from my stash. This right here is a wood spool from my stash. I just wrapped some flat back pearl trim around it. A ribbon slider flat back pearl. A light bulb. And this is one of those filigree roses. These are 2 types of filigree pieces from D Shop. And then the tutorial to make this rose is from Cynthia Luhu. So I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. This right here is a cream resin frame as well as a cameo. This cameo was pink. I just gessoed it and then used the silver rub and buff to turn it. And both of these pieces you can find at Elegant Embellishments. Here's another dove piece from my stash. This is one of the cherubs that you can find in the store. This is a little heart piece that you can find at D's store as well. This right here is Bling One that's in her store. This is some pearl spray from my stash, a butterfly from my stash, another dove, and then down here I just made a flower using some laces, wrapping it all the way around. And this is a Roxy Berry. This is also in the store. And then I just have some doilies from my stash underneath the flower. And then this right here is the trim of the fan. And these are just a bunch of different laces, as well as the bling piece here. I just love this. This is so pretty, so dainty, but oh so pretty. Okay, so that's the first project. So this is the fan. And now for the second project, I made a scroll. So this is a piece that you actually can hang it up with. Actually, let me move this over here. And then I'll hold it up so that you can see it, or hopefully you can see. Okay. I think it turned out so pretty. Okay, so let me move this back down and I'll take you through it. This paper right here that I used, this is some paper that I had from my stash, and it's like a pearlized paper. And what I really like about the paper is that it's pearlized on both sides. So no matter what side you use, you have the same effects. So what I did was I took the pencil and then I glued the little button pieces on that. Then I painted the ends because I wanted the ends of it to be brown. So I used the paint for that. And then I started rolling the paper, and I rolled the paper till you couldn't see the pencil anymore. Okay, so I did that to the top and then the bottom. And then once I got it set, that's when I started decorating. So this picture right here, this is actually a picture of my mom, a picture of my aunts here, and then this is one of their friends. And so I thought I knew I wanted this this project to be vintagey, and so I thought this was a really cool vintage picture. So I just went around the edge here the edge of my mom's suit and my aunt's suit in the vintage photo. So it has a little bit of a brown tint to it. If you guys can see that. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's actually glued down onto some craft cardstock, and then that's glued down here. But before that, the base of the scroll, the base of the paper is lace. So there's a lace here, and this lace is a wide lace, but I had to lay it down 3 times. So, you know, one piece here, one piece in the middle, and then another piece on the edge there. And then I took that peach lace and I put those 2 pieces. I only wanted 2, so I put those 2 in the middle. And so this, again, right here is some tiny flat back pearl trim. The picture is glued down, and then there's some lace that I've got bordering the picture all the way around, and then this pink flat back pearl trim. Here is some, what do you call this? Like bling, like sticker bling. So, or gemstone bling, I should say. So that's here in the corner. And then here's a flower from my stash that I've stickled. And then here at the top, these are some flowers from my stash. All the flowers have been stickled along with, here's some leaves from my stash as well. And then a cameo piece from my stash. This right here says Memory Lane. And that's from the romance novel collection. And then that's stickled on the edges. A butterfly from my stash, some more of the pearl sprays, and then I made another flower using some lace trim from Elegant Embellishments, a Roxy Berry in the middle, and then that's it. Oh, and then the lace piece right here to be able to hang this up. And so that is just glued on the back. Okay. So I really, really love how both of these projects turned out. I think they turned out so, so gorgeous. So I'll just give you another quick overview. Actually, let me see if I can stand these up. Move that out the way. And then the fan. Okay. Alright guys, so that is my project. Again, please let me know what you think. I hope you love them. Also, be sure to stop by Elegant Embellishments through the end of this month, so through the end of February. There is a special going on if you use my code, which I'll have in the bottom, which is Sheryl 15, so SHERYL 15. And this is all in caps because it is case sensitive. In order to get the discount, you'll receive 15% off your entire purchase of $15 or more. And again, this goes through the end of this month, so February 28th, 2014. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Be sure to check out Dee's shop, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.